Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Heather.
I'm Joe.
And we're the Emingers. And so I know we said that we were going to do a budget video this week, or today, but Joe lied, and he wants to do Robinhood instead.
Yeah, so we're just gonna, well, I shouldn't say that. I am gonna go over just really quick some of my biggest positions within the stocks, and maybe a couple after that, a couple of smaller positions after that, and maybe what I might buy in the future.
And I am going to go and get a beer.
Hey guys, so Joe here. As we said before, I kicked Heather out. It's just me and you guys. Really quick, I just wanted to kind of go over. So, as you can see, I have a ton of stocks. And this is mostly due to the changes in strategy and ignorance on my part, on really what I was doing when I first started. You can see I got a lot of onesie twosies, and we'll kind of talk more about that. So when I first started, I was day trading and actually was kind of successful, but I know that was primarily because of COVID and the crazy volatility in the stock market. So it really helped me along my way. Also, in the beginning, I bought a lot of companies that were hurt badly due to COVID, and like United, Southwest, American Airlines, Carnival Cruise Lines, other hotel chains. And that ultimately led to a lot of, not a great strategy in the beginning to start your stock trading portfolio, etc. Then I moved to a dividend portfolio, which I think is the most satisfying to me, at least, because I'm gaining income every month, in theory, due to dividends coming in. So when I first started, I kind of had the idea that I will purchase companies that I use daily. And that ultimately should lead to at least some success because in theory, everyone's using them daily. So that was kind of my first initial option, which I still think is a great idea for anyone that's just getting into investing. A mistake I made, I guess I could say, but even though I'm still kind of happy with where I'm at, is something that I said is that I will buy one share of all the companies that I like, and later I'll buy more shares. I wish I kind of would have bought shares that worked out better in the growths, growing while also offering dividends, and actually did some research on the companies like I do now versus what I used to do, which was just buy companies, like I said, that I use. So my 5 biggest holdings right now are the following. Realty Income. Of course, everyone understands why I like Realty Income. I have 9 shares. They pay monthly, which is great for the dividends. And they're very stable. They've been paying for a long time. I'm very satisfied with buying a lot of this stock. My second company is ONEOK Natural Gas. They ultimately were just someone that I had researched when looking at YouTube and whatnot, and it's been a pretty good buy for me so far. I've made decent money on them. I mean, I know it doesn't look great, but the stock market's down right now a little bit, so I think that this will be a successful buy one day, and they pay a pretty damn good dividend at a 12.9% yield, which worries me a little because I would bet that it gets cut at some point. But one of my next largest holdings is ExxonMobil, and I own 6 shares, as you can see right here. They pay a pretty hefty dividend of 8%. With the oil and everything going up and down, I kind of bought at good and bad times, so I'm in a weird spot right now, as you can see. But I probably will hold these. I don't know if I increase this very much in the future. Waste Management was my next stock that I wanted to talk about because it is ultimately one of my, garbage is going to be happening forever. And it seems to me like Waste Management's really thinking ahead with their natural gas trucks, etc. So I think that this was a good buy. It pays a pretty low dividend, but I think it's got room for growth and whatnot. It's about 2%. And we'll see what happens in the future with them. My next largest holding is definitely Pepsi. They I buy Pepsi products. Frito-Lay is owned by Pepsi, so pretty much all of this really helps. You know, why wouldn't I buy this if I use their products every day, as I said before? So I only have 3 shares, I know, but they're pretty costly, and I think that this was a really good buy for me. So next, I wanted to go through a couple of runner-ups, I'm going to call them, and just different stocks and ones that I think that I'm happy I bought and I might increase in the future. So the first one is Allstate Insurance. I think Allstate was a great company, and I will probably be buying more of these in the future. I know it says I own 2 shares here, well, just over 2 shares because it's weird fractional, but I also own a couple on Webull as well. So it's a little bit larger actually than what it looks like. The next one is AT&T. I own 4 shares right now. They have been paying their dividend, it seems like forever. They got a pretty hefty dividend for what I typically look for. However, it seems to be pretty stable over the long term. I know it's up and down, but it seems pretty stable to me. So this is something I may increase a little bit in the future. The next item is Coca-Cola. Who doesn't love Coca-Cola? I personally like Coke better than Pepsi, but I do like chips that Pepsi owns as well. So, but anywho, Warren Buffett's, owns this one as well, but I have 4 shares right now of Coca-Cola. I will likely increase this in the future. It's got a 3.5% dividend, which is great compared to Pepsi's a little bit lower than that, but and I feel like this might not be as stable as Pepsi, so I'm sure I increase positions in both of Pepsi and Coke in the future. So the last one I want to talk about that was kind of a runner-up or honorable mention is Discover Credit Card or Discover Financial Services. They are an Illinois-based company. As you might have figured out at this point, we are from Illinois. So this is just something that's kind of near and dear to me, I guess I would say. Ruth Hospitality. Anywho, so they've seemed to be pretty, slow growth, but growth. They pay an okay dividend of 3.6%, which I would take all day. And ultimately, I think that this is something I will increase my holdings in the future. And I just wanted to mention that I do own 3M and McDonald's, which are they cost a lot of money for a share of them. So I didn't want to use them because I only own 1 share of each. But in the future, I will likely be increasing those. And those will be some of my biggest holdings in the future. So hopefully we move up with that.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this video and all of Joe's rambling. And if you guys want to try investing, we've got some links in the description box below for Robinhood and Webull, and they're easy ways to get started and you get some free stocks out of it.
So if you think that my strategies were complete garbage and you think my strategy is still complete garbage, let me know in the description. Let me know if the dividends is a good way to go about investing. And
if you like this video, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you want to be subscribed to our channel. Hit that notification bell if you want to know when we post next, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
See ya.